Good morning to you, the cyclists of Wales. I'm Adam Holt and this is the Welsh Cross Country Mountain Bike Championships 2022. We're about to get underway with the under-12s race here in Margam Park.
The racing got off to a quick start with Finley Burns taking an early lead, followed closely by Cameron Reeves. Jess Duffield wasn't far behind, leading the girls' race.
Finley Burns is the Lady Flyers rider leading this race at the moment. Being chased just behind by the
We've got the under-8s in this footage as well, racing hard on the descents.
In their last lap. Oh, and this battle has come together on the last lap. This will be interesting. Who's going to try? Oh, there's a bit of a dig. There they go up the hill for the final time. Absolute battle, drag race to the top by the looks of things.
With this big attack on the climb on the last lap, it looked as though Burns was gaining a slight advantage going into the wooded downhill section, but a few minutes later, Reeves of Abergvenny CC appeared from the trees alone to take the Welsh Champions jersey. Burns followed a minute and a half later after a crash. After the excitement of the youth races, we moved on to the senior races, which promised some exciting action with 2 climbs and 2 quick descents. The full senior course is 3.4 miles long, with the longest race being 10 laps, meaning a long day in the saddle for these tough competitors. Let's take a quick look at this grueling course in a bit more detail, starting with the first climb of the day.
Not quite as steep, maybe as the first mountain bike race I covered, but still dead long this is. It's rocky as well. It's been a nightmare to ride up.
This is the corner at the top of the first climb, giving no rest, going straight into the first downhill section. The whole section is tight single track with shallow berms, leading to this tight sharp turn at the bottom.
Not that the riders will have any time to admire these views, but a lovely place.
After a long flat section along the bottom of the valley, the course kicks back up to the mountain on this single track climb.
Whose idea was this? And now we are coming up to the highest point in the course. Unless there's another mountain hiding behind there. Surely not. Quite aptly really, as we see Port Talbot Steelworks here. It's as if it's got to be made of steel as we head down into the descent here.
This last downhill section is fast and flowy down the side of the mountain, but it's not without its technical parts to test the rider's bike handling skills.
So racing is underway here with the juvenile male. So this last section here is a bit that the youth riders did, so we'll go a little bit further down now to the sort of more technical bits and see how these guys tackle this compared to the youth riders.
The multiple categories in this race was made up of senior females, youth, vet females, juvenile and the fun category. This is Ruby James, who took the race head on from the beginning. Layla Bradbrook taking the win here in the youth female category, finishing strong with a nearly 15-minute lead over the next youth female. Alfie Davis throwing his arms to the sky here in the youth male race, just 9 seconds ahead of Oscar Davis. Ruby James still battling hard here with Bronwyn Jenkinson hot on her tail. James did eventually take the win, but was pushed all the way to the line with Jenkinson finishing just 30 seconds behind. Huge smiles here from our very own Welsh Cycling board member Susie Warren. 7 Welsh champions were crowned up across the categories, and the day moved swiftly on to the final race of the day, including the senior males, vet males, junior males, grand vets and super vet categories. These are the junior males getting off to an explosive start here. Jack Lee led from the gun, setting the pace as an Englishman acting as a carrot for the Welsh juniors to chase. The senior men's race saw Ben Bright take an early lead, setting the fastest lap time of 14 minutes and 49 seconds. But Spencer Davis wasn't far behind. Sitting in 5th place, enjoying the ride down this front section. You can see the riders snaking down the side of the mountain here, taking those berms down into the valley. Jack G again, still leading the junior race on this downhill. Bit of a sketchy corner and almost coming off here. Managed to keep it upright and smash it into the last downhill section. Kieran Wynn Cataracte holding 3rd position.
We're on the last lap here at the senior men's Welsh Championships.
Spencer Davis pushing hard in a last attempt to catch Ben Bright as he heads out for his last lap. But it wasn't quite enough as Ben Bright catches Bryn Davis here on the line, saving Davis from another grueling lap. Bright punches the sky to take the Welsh Championships in the senior men's category. 5 more champions were crowned, with Jonathan Pugh taking the vet male, Kieran Huberger the junior males, Paul Hopkins the grand vet, and Grant Johnson the super vet. And that is it for another Welsh Championships. Thank you to the event organisers for hosting some great racing here at Margam Park. We look forward to crowning more Welsh champions at Pembrey for the cyclocross champs later this winter. See you there.